Hiya, my name's Matthew, and I'm going to be sharing what's been on my head and heart for about the past 6 years. I have a diagnosis of bipolar type 1, along with several other health conditions. And since that diagnosis, I've really felt that it's my calling to try and use my experience to influence change, to challenge poor process, lack of transparency, pure figures over people and their stories, others like me not being heard, to learn as much as possible about as many different conditions and experiences as my brain will hold, to ask hard questions, to challenge, to not be intimidated by senior stakeholders or decision makers, academics, no matter how big their paycheck. A lady in a workshop I was in recently said, really, what it all needs is a bit more anarchy. And you know what? There's actually a lot of truth in that. Because in many aspects, the way things work with service user involvement, peer leadership, PPI, etc., doesn't always work. It doesn't always go far enough. It's not always taken on board or doesn't create or action the changes that it really needs. Even some people in PPI management and peer leadership, higher positions, have lost touch. So what does it need? Well, if you've got lived experience or you're a carer or a loved one and you find yourself in the position in which you're able to share that, be bold, share your truth and share it loud. Ask how your input and feedback will craft and change the project or service or process or review that you're part of. Don't just settle for the opportunity to just speak. Because in my opinion, and all of this is just my opinion, you aren't a patient rep, a bum on a seat, a box tick. You're an expert of your experience. And services, everything from diagnosis to prescription to care plans to relapse preventions, etc., should be built on the backbone of our stories. Don't settle, don't be hushed. Ask the hard questions. There's a lot of duplication around this thing of what is service user involvement, what is PPI, what is peer leadership. So many people are wrestling with exactly the same questions. And when I actually think NSUN and organisations like it have the right idea, we are stronger and louder together. Large groups of people thinking and saying similar things can become movements overnight. And I'm going to keep sharing my story, and I'm going to keep bringing with me the stories of all the other people that I've been privileged to spend time with over all of the different mental health research projects and panels and workshops that I've sat on. And if anything I've said has resonated with you, whoever you are, wherever you are, I'd love to chat to you. And you can find me on LinkedIn. My name's Matthew Moore, TTMOORE. You can't miss me. I'm the one holding the giant iron hashtag in my profile picture. My background is digital marketing and social media management and consultancy. I really hope to hear from some of you. And even if I don't, I've really enjoyed sharing those thoughts today. And I know that there's so many other people out there on exactly the same wavelength. Massive thanks to NSUN and everything that they do. And take care.